Hi everyone, this is Jared from the Broken Seal, and today I'm going to be playing Overboss. I'm going to be doing the solo mode, and since this is my first time playing the solo mode, I'm going to be playing with the high scoring mode. If you haven't seen, we've already had a gameplay with Madi and I. I'll link that up there. We played, we enjoyed it. It was a very calm and relaxing game. There wasn't really much like player interaction going on. I believe we both gave it a 3. So I'm going to play it, see if the solo is any different, and let you all know what I think, and hopefully you enjoy this. I'm also going to leave who I'm playing in, or playing as, a little secret. That way it's fun for you all to see who I pick. So I'm going to start off with a swamp. Actually, let me put it over here. So I'm gonna get a swamp and this monster. And then I'm gonna have the rules nearby because I don't remember how they do the restock. So after you draft it and place your tile and token, discard the tile and token in the market that is furthest from the draw pile. So I'm gonna say this is furthest from the draw pile. So we discard this. And slide the other 2 sets away from the draw pile. Oh, you know what? So then it would be, let's say this would be it. And then these slide up. So we'll consider the draw pile up here. So everything will just move up that way. So we have a camp and a cave. And a graveyard monster, 2 graveyard monsters. So I'll go with a I'll take these 2. So then the one furthest away gets discarded. The other 2 move up. And then we get 2 more. Got another camp, another swamp, and a forest monster and a camp monster. I'm gonna go with the swamp. Not getting any matching bonuses so far, but that's okay. So then this gets discarded. Move up. So in case it wasn't super obvious, in high score mode, we're just trying to score as much as we can. Using the only real difference, obviously since I'm by myself, is just the modified restock step, but everything else is pretty much the same. So who do we got? I'm gonna go with this graveyard. So then this goes away. Another cave, another camp. Another camp. Ooh, got a portal finally. All right. I'm gonna activate Porcus. So that's who I was playing as this whole time. The Overboss has been Porcus. So he allows me, when drafting this turn's tile and token set, you may take any tile and token set from the market. So I'm going to take this portal, and I'll take this cave. And I'll put the cave down here. Portal goes here. I'll just move that up so that becomes that, and then this goes away. Got a swamp. another swamp, and a crystal, and then a swamp monster. Unfortunately, the crystal is for the graveyard. I only have one of those. If I get a swamp crystal, that'd be great. But I am going to take the swamp. Ooh, I get more points if I get it down here. But I think I get more points if they're continuous, so go like that. This goes away. So as Porcus, now that it's been revealed, I get bonus points at the end of the game if I can, for each type of monster and mini boss on my map. So each mini boss is a unique type, and so right now I would get 1, 2, 3 points plus the mini boss points. So let's see if we can get some bonus points here. At least do better than I did in the multiplayer, or 2-player, I should say. All right. I'm gonna double down here, go with the swamp again. So even though the crystal isn't like optimal, it'll still give me points, and that's better than nothing. Then this is gonna go away. Oh, and before I do anything, I'm gonna use my portal. Oops. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use a portal. There's no real reason to yet. So then we have another swamp and a forest, as well as another portal and another mini boss. See, the swamp's portal won't help me, and I kind of don't want to get that. Also, I shouldn't have put that swamp there, but I did it for the points. I'm going to go with this forest. And I get another mini boss, which counts as another unique. Camp and a swamp. Another mini boss. I'm going to take this cave. And then I'm going to use my portal to move There's still no benefit to me moving anything, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Then this clears away. These move up. We've got another forest and another cave with a swamp monster and a camp monster. I'm going to take the camp because I have too many monsters that would benefit from being moved around with that. So then I'll swap. I forgot that a monster can't be on that anyway. So that means one would have been down here. That one would have been down here. Which, anyway, I would still swap with that. So then, that goes away. All right, so I got 2 moves left. I want to try and get the most points that I can. That forest isn't going to help me if it's the only one there, really. So I'm going to take this forest up here, and I will use my portal to swap these two. Then this goes away. And we've got another swamp, another forest, cave monster, and a portal. All right, so to optimize this the most, if I take this one, it'll give me 6 extra points. But if I take this, it'll give me the base 1 point. Each swamp is also worth 1 additional point if it borders the watery part of a board, and 1 additional point if it's next to at least one other swamp total. So this one would only get me 2 points, but it would give me a cave monster, which I don't have as a unique. But that's only going to be 1 extra point, so that's still not enough. I'm going to take this cave. No, I was debating about the forest. So I'm going to take the forest tile, which gives me another of these, which is useless. I'm still not entirely sure if I have a monster down here and I go to place a tile, can I just move that monster over? I feel like I can, but let me check one more time again. Okay, so yeah, when Madi and I played, we used the quick start rules, so it didn't mention this part, but in the rule book, it says that, you know, any unused monsters or mini boss tokens in your lair must always be placed onto an open terrain tile if there's one available. This means that you may only end your turn with unused monsters or mini bosses in your lair if you have no open terrain spots in your map. So, with that being said, this would have gone into an open space, so I'll just say it goes here. This, I don't think I can have multiples of those, so I'm just going to leave it there. Plus, it doesn't get any points, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to use my portal to swap that there with nothing. And then that's the end. So let's count up our score, see what we got. The terrain one was camp. Camps are scored based on how many unique camps that are not tiles in your map. 2 camps with the same flag that are not unique, only 1 will be counted. So I just have 1, so that's 1 point. For graveyard, so for camp, I got 1 point. For graveyard, graveyards have a base value between 1 and 3 points shown in the white circles. The boss with the most graveyard tiles on the board scores 5 points. So for graveyard, I have 2 points, and I'm going to assume, because I'm the one with the most terrain graveyards, that I get the 5 points as well, so I'm going to say 7. Then we have the cave. Caves have a base value of 1 point. A cave bordering any mountain is part of the map. It's worth an additional 2 points for acting 3 points. So 1 plus 2, so it's 3, 6. So for caves, I get 6 points. For the swamp, that's where I was putting in most of my bets. So swamps each have a base value of 1 point. Each swamp is also worth 1 point if it borders a watery part of the board, and an additional 1 point if it's next to at least one other swamp tile. So 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So for swamps, I get 11 points. This one is connected, but it doesn't have a watery region bordering it. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Last terrain is forests. Those are just worth based off of the points or the number that I have. So I have 3, which gives me 6 points. And then that total, 6, 17, or 6, 6, 12, 23, 24, 31. So for terrain, I get 31 points. Oh, I'm sorry, dungeons. I skipped over. That's what I was trying to figure out. So for dungeons, I get 1, 2, 3. Or it starts off with 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so including dungeons, I have 35 points just for the tiles. Then for mini bosses, I get 2, 4, 6 points. For crystals, I get 1 per, so that's just 1. And then for matching monsters, I have 1. Matching monsters gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. Then my bands, I have 1 band, 1 and 1 band, which would be 4 points. So that's 35, 41, 42, 46, 50. Then the boss score. So score 1 for each type of monster and mini boss on your map. And each mini boss is a unique type. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 points. So, at the end of the game, I have 57 points. Let's see if we can actually bring that over. So if you ignore Madi and I's playing, these are my points here for the scores. And for a solo player game with 57 points, that puts me at Boss Monster. I'm okay with that score for right now. In terms of my first impressions for the solo player, again, it's a very chill game. I'm sorry if for you all it was kind of not as eventful as it normally is, especially since it's just me talking. Yeah, the game, I mean, I think of it as kind of like Tetris or... Yeah, I think of it as kind of like Tetris. Like, you know, there's things that I can match up. You have to find the best place to put something. And kind of like Tetris, but a little bit more for the game, you have to figure out, you know, if I put this cave here, you know, I'll get bonus points, but then I'll have to worry about if I'm going to have a cave next to it or over here. I don't know what's going to be coming out. I could try and go for swamps, but, you know, comes out 3 turns later, there's no real swamps out. So things like that, which I do like. So I'm enjoying the game. It's going to stay at about a 3 for me. It's fun. I enjoy playing it. Actually, in all honesty, our score for 3 says like there's room for improvement. I can't really see room for improvement. This game is good as is. It's just, it is what it is. It's a tile matching game. You can get points based off of your boss. You can get points based off of things on the tiles. I haven't played the advanced mode yet, so I don't know if the advanced mode switches up things for the tiles specifically. But at the base level of these tiles score this way, these tiles score that way, try and make your best thing based off of the tiles that are available. It's a nice game. It's 3, a modified 3 in the sense that it doesn't need anything else. It's just that's my level of enjoyment of it. So hopefully you all enjoyed this. This was actually one of our shorter ones. After I edit it down, it's probably going to be about 20 minutes. But leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and come back more for some more content where I'm by myself and play games that hopefully you enjoy. Bye.